A court in Kosovo has convicted 5 men of operating an international organ trafficking ring. Poor victims were lured to a clinic with promises of money and had their kidneys stolen. At least 23 recipients paid thousands of dollars for transplant surgery, unaware they were getting illegal organs. As Stuart Greer explains, the conviction is being hailed as a victory for the Canadian prosecutor who spearheaded the investigation.
After an 18-month court battle, Jonathan Ratel's crusade to crack one of the world's most notorious organ trafficking rings has produced results. Sentenced to 8 years in jail, urologist Lufti Dervishi was one of 5 men convicted of luring poverty-stricken donors to his Kosovo clinic, duping them with promises of cash so he could remove their kidneys and transplant them into wealthy recipients.
The sole and driving motive for this exploitation of the poor and the indigent and the vulnerable was the opportunity for obscene profits and human greed. In every sense, this was the cruel harvest of the poor and the weak in our society.
The tentacles of the trafficking ring penetrated into 8 countries, preying on the extreme poor in places like Kazakhstan, Russia, and Turkey. At least 23 illegal operations were performed. Recipients, including a Canadian man, paid up to $130,000, unaware they were getting illegal kidneys. The convicted urologist and the others maintain they're innocent. We will appeal, said the men's lawyer. Kosovo became a haven in the illicit trade of human organs after the bitter 1999 ethnic war between Serbs and Albanians. The European Union appointed a Canadian as the country's lead prosecutor because the fledgling nation's justice system is still so fragile, as Global News discovered when it traveled to Kosovo ahead of the trial.
The organized crime element here is extremely advanced, extremely sophisticated.
The lead Turkish surgeon, Yusuf Somnaz, and the alleged Israeli mastermind, Moshe Harel, are still at large. And there remain troubling allegations that link Kosovo's former rebel leader and current prime minister to a bigger mafia-like network that trades in human organs and arms. An EU investigation into those claims is expected next year. Stuart Greer, Global News, Prague.